let's queer up South Florida and Florida. My Hollywood Pride 2024 is here. Here's what is getting ready to happen. My Hollywood Pride returns to downtown Hollywood for its third year on January 28th. The event will be presented by the Quadraci-Cabrera family and local philanthropists who have supported the event since its inception. They will be partnering with the National LGBTQ Task Force, the nation's oldest LGBTQ advocacy organization. The collaboration with community leaders like the Quadracci-Cabrera family and the task force continues the tradition that My Hollywood Pride has built on since its inception. The fun-filled weekend begins Friday night with a Circle of Pride business networking event on Hollywood Beach. And on January 27th, the Pride 100 Brunch will celebrate Hollywood's 100 score on the Human Rights Campaign Municipal Equality Index. The brunch is followed by a special Progress Pride flag raising ceremony at Anniversary Park, led by My Hollywood Pride 2024 Chair Todd Delmay. Saturday night, there will be the first queer comedy night, which expands the diverse programming for the weekend. On January 28th, the Main Street Festival event will be hosted by Emmy Award-winning news anchor Craig Stevens of WSVN Channel 7 and host of the self-titled show, FayWhat Show, FayWhat. For tickets to the brunch and further information, you can visit myhollywoodpride.com. Let's talk about it. What's happening?
I am so incredibly excited about My Hollywood Pride this year, and we're so honored and so thankful to be partnering with the Quadraci-Cabrera family to be presenting My Hollywood Pride as the presenting sponsors this year. You know, for me, Pride has always been about being in community with other LGBTQ people. Particularly now here in the state of Florida, I think prides are incredibly important. It's just so important that we do things to be visible, especially since our state government is trying so hard to make us invisible. So the fact that these organizers and activists who put on Hollywood Pride have put on such an exceptional Pride for the past 3 years, they're expanding it even more this year. They're going to have a comedy night. They're having a film festival. I'm so incredibly excited to be participating in this as part of the National LGBTQ Task Force. I'm so thankful for the Quadraci-Cabrera family, who have been such great leaders in our community with connecting various LGBT organizations to make sure that we are all working together to advance our equality and our rights. So this is just such a great opportunity. I hope everyone comes out. The other thing I really like about My Hollywood Pride is it's the first Pride in the state of Florida this year. And one of the things that I think is so great about Florida is that we have prides all throughout the year. We have My Hollywood Pride in January. We have Miami Beach Pride in April. We have Stonewall Pride in June. We have Orlando Pride in October. There's always a place for us to come, plug in, to have community and to be visible. So I think that's really important. I hope that everyone comes out for it.
Will your work be done with Hollywood Pride by the 28th, or and you'll be there to enjoy it, or will you be working somewhere?
Absolutely not. We will be there. We will have a booth at My Hollywood Pride. We will be making sure that we are signing up folks to volunteer for our upcoming efforts. Not only we have some upcoming events here in South Florida. Winter Party Festival is coming up February 28th through March 5th. Folks can buy tickets and volunteer for that. We also have the Task Force Gala that comes up in October. And in between that, we're in a very important election year, and we need to queer the vote this year, which is the National LGBTQ's task force to motivate and activate voters to participate in this year's election. So we'll be taking the opportunity to get people to sign up to vote and to pledge to vote, to volunteer, to be involved in the community.
So shout out to our girl, FayWhat. She'll be taking over the stage. I don't think our program is long enough for me to say her name as long as it's supposed to be. But she'll be taking over the stage, I believe, at 3 o'clock on Sunday. My dear friend and colleague, Craig Stevens, we worked together for 15 years at Channel 7, and I can't wait to see him do a little mini reunion there. And our own Francesca D'Amore is the entertainment director, and she's also being honored with an award at the Pride 100 Brunch on Saturday, if I am correct in that. So you go, girl. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for all the work. Because I'm going to say thank you, because this is a thankless job. Let's be fair. You know, it's a small organization. It's a very neighborhoody pride,
100%.
which is one of the things that they hang their hat on, and that I love. And Stonewall here is great. Miami Beach is great, shutting down Ocean Avenue. And they shut down the street for this. But it just feels like it's just the community, and everybody else is invited. But Hollywood comes out and supports itself. You know, a few years ago, the My Hollywood Pride Index, which is what the Brunch celebrates, the Pride 100 Brunch, I don't think Hollywood leaders even knew
It existed.
it was a thing. And then groups or people like Jeff Oliverio and Todd Delmay and others came and said, no, it's a thing, and here is the criteria. And instead of saying, oh, no, we're fine, Hollywood embraced the criteria. The mayor embraced everything and said, let's do it. And they did it. And the HRC came in and said, yep, you did it. And so now for a third year in a row, they celebrate. So I'll certainly be there. You know, I'm going to try and crash the stage. I won't say if I'm going to do it to Craig or Faye, but it's going to happen, people. So I look forward to it.
All right.